body feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away.
Okay, we'll get to the majority of this nonsense. All right. So, real quick, let's just kind of hit the obvious and the major story that's going around. Let's hit that out the park. First and foremost, guys, happy Canadian Day. So, if you guys don't know, July 1st, which is today, is Canada Day. All right. I'm guessing it's some sort of comparison to what we would call maybe Independence Day, because I don't think we have an America Day. I think we just have Independence Day, which is July 4th, if you guys don't know. But today is Canada Day, and everybody is celebrating their Canadian pride. And even though I've told you guys as many times, the idea of someone being from somewhere else, especially a different country, especially Canada and the UK, a lot of Americans usually feel those places are soft, and they usually feel that because they judge the accent, right? Now, Rick Ross, who clearly we know it's not necessarily chose a side. Him and Drake had words themselves, but he clearly is on the opposite side of liking Drake. Okay, they've been beefing, going at it, warring, squabbling. I was a little bit torn by everything that happened. I get into why, but remember, Rick Ross dropped a diss song in the middle of the battle, right? Like, we were waiting for Kendrick, and basically Rick Ross dropped Champagne Moments, which was responding to push-ups. He dropped it on the same date. Matter of fact, they sent it directly to me. Okay, my man Sam Sneak, shout out to my man Sam Sneak, sent it directly to me. He made it clear and abundantly clear that they had issues. He tried to explain it, and he said it was over some cease and desist, which later Drake tried to debunk or respond to on Family Matters by saying, yo, cease and desist for hoes. Anyway, the point is, Drake and Ross don't get along. Now, if you're wondering, because I know y'all probably want some backstory. Like, we've been trying to get some backstory. I talked to Sam Sneak a bunch of times. Sam Sneak is somebody who watches our stream too. Like, he's one of the guys who thoroughly, he's an industry guy. He's Ross's DJ, but he watches our stream. He fucks with it heavily. Okay. And, we've talked from time to time about topics I've talked about on here. You know what I mean? He'll sometimes give me some insight or whatever the case is. And I asked him directly, I said, bro, like, what directly is Ross's beef with Drake? And I'm gonna be honest with you, he's a straightforward person, but I didn't get a straightforward answer. It was just kind of like, oh, Drake kind of, he like one of those guys that I didn't get much. Basically, I didn't get much from it, right? So to this day, I really don't know why they're beefing. Now, I know if you want to stick by what Ross is saying, and he's saying, yo, you filed a cease and desist on French Montana record, it appears that French Montana and Drake are still good. So that's confusing. Regardless, they haven't seen eye to eye. We later seen Rick Ross go on with a bunch of tirades on Instagram. Yo, white boy, BBL Drizzy, which is, by the way, I think Ross doesn't get the credit for bringing that up and even inspiring, number one, the BBL Drizzy melody and song that later Metro Boomin and also obviously whoever produced that Sexy Red record with Drake later sampled. So, again, I don't really know why they're into it. However, we could get into what happened last night. So, if we go to Rick Ross's story, and I don't even know if he posted a flyer of the event, but if you go to his story, you start scrolling through, he made it clear that he was taking a private jet, and basically he was going to Vancouver. Now, hold on one second. Okay. Yeah. So he was going to Vancouver. Now, to put in perspective, because I know a lot of people are not in the know. Like, if we put up the map, Toronto to Vancouver, it's not a close thing. Actually, I think you have to take a flight or something of the sort. But Toronto to Vancouver, let me see if I can pull it up on the map. Oh, actually, it's right here. It's literally on the opposite side. So, essentially, Toronto to Vancouver, both are Canadian, provinces or whatever you want to call it. Toronto is on the east. Vancouver is on the west. So it's not necessarily right next to Toronto. So I know a lot of people, they thought, oh, damn, why would you go to the 6? This wasn't the 6. This is actually on the opposite side of Canada. right? Anyway, Ross goes there. You'll see some of his story. Like this is him on, the Maybach Music Airlines. This is him reposting some shit about nepotism before. And this is him.
These might be my LV. Fuck it. These are my favorite.
Okay, and I think this is when he gets to Toronto, Vancouver. Here we go.
I'm going to keep it real. Canada, the boss back. The boss is back. Vancouver, we finna shut this bitch down. You heard me? Them Luke Belair bottles on ice. That rum, that Bumble rum, a.k.a. the Louis Vuitton. Yeah, that's on ice. We finna shut this bitch down. They said it might be a little chilly tonight. You dig? I'm with it. We with it. I'm with it, baby.
Now, this is not a Fulio type situation, just to let you guys know. Ross frequently posts everything he does in a day. So it's not like, one day he's like doxing himself or like dropping his low, or he's not doing this to taunt Drake. He normally posts everything he does in a day, with the exception of like taking a shit. Like he posts everything. Okay?
Port of Miami.
Okay. And then
nepotism.
He keeps posting. And then this is him at the event. Okay? Another picture of him at the event. I'm guessing like backstage somewhere. Another picture of him. We're gonna find out who this guy is. Does anybody know who this guy is? This isn't his DJ. He's posting. Now this is from today. Let me see. Sam Sneak Instagram. Let me see if he posted anything. Does anybody know who that was, by the way? Anyone? Who? Anyway. Oh, Sam Sneak don't got nothing posted to a story. Somebody said Fed. Man, stop it. Okay, anyway. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of it, right? So I get hit up very, very early this morning. They're like, yo, Rick Ross and his crew just got jumped and beat down. And I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, the nigga went to Canada. And apparently, and now this is not confirmed yet, but this is the narrative that even people that were at the event are saying. This is what's alleged. So Rick Ross does the event. Ever since he's been in this beef with Drake, he's kind of been trolling him. By the way, I enjoy the trolling that Ross does. I thought it was funny. Also, I secretly always wanted Ross and Drake to get back cool, and I was hoping it didn't get too far because they make phenomenal fucking music. Gold Rose is a song that got nominated for the Grammy. Lemon Pepper Freestyle, one of like the pretty much most popular cuts, where it's like about bars from like 2 years ago. So I wanted these two to really like kind of lock back in, right? Don't know if that would be the case after this, and not saying that anyone particularly did it. However, from the story I heard, Ross does his normal thing on stage. Apparently, he plays a bunch of tracks, so he performs already. Plays a bunch of tracks that has featuring Drake, Stay Scheming, Aston Martin music. He plays these songs. I'm on one. He plays these songs and performs them. He's making the slick comments, but that's Ross has a personality. Now, from what I'm hearing, afterwards, he has basically, I don't know if it's the house DJ. I don't think it's his DJ because his DJ was kind of close to him, which is Sam Sneak. Allegedly, they played Not Like Us at his orders. So he wanted the crowd to turn up to Not Like Us. Who knows? Maybe he was trying to get a funny. I don't know. Okay? That's when supposedly people try to confront him about, again, from what I'm hearing, this isn't a Drake sent hit. So Drake didn't send niggas to go do nothing. But at a certain point, if you had a song basically saying, making fun of West Coast niggas, and you go to the West Coast and you're demanding it to be played, somebody on the West Coast, maybe not close to Kendrick, might say, bruh, like, why you coming to my city? And that's disrespectful to even us. So apparently they tried to approach Ross with that energy, like, yo, that shit's disrespectful, man. Yo, stop playing with us. And Ross supposedly says to these guys, like, yo, y'all know who was gonna be here is the boss, nigga. The fuck? Like what you mean don't do what? And that instantly went to violence really quickly. Okay? I'm gonna play the videos. There's certain things and certain theories that's not confirmed. Some people believe the individual who punched at Ross is a Hell's Angel member. If you don't know, I've told you a long time about Drake's story connection with Hell's Angel. He had a Hell's Angel dude up in the Family Matters video, and people have said that Drake's ties to Hell's Angels is like really locked in. Also, Hell's Angels, when it comes to, I believe it's either Montreal or Vancouver, I'm probably saying that wrong. They're kind of heavy over there. So I don't know about the Hell's Angel angle. I'm working to like try to confirm it, but these are the videos that came out. The first video that you could see Ross clearly on is this. So let me play it. Now you see Ross. Now you see a guy who's directly in front of Ross, and I couldn't tell if he was security or if he was just trying to press Ross. Anyway, Ross is kind of front lining it here, but look like he's not running from shit. You gotta give him credit. Now, I'm gonna try to see if we could get like we want to hear like pretty much what they're saying. I think there's a better video that shows what they're saying. Now, what I definitely heard for real is this guy here. Another reason why people are thinking this guy's Hell's Angel is because of the haircut. A lot of Hell's Angels guys has this type of haircut. By the way, I'll actually pull up this guy's Instagram because I do got his gram. You know what I'm saying? That guy right there. Where is he at? And by the way, I reached out to these guys to see if they wanted to talk. Oh, he deleted the shit. Oh, wow. He deleted this shit. So this guy right here, his shit was up today because I messaged him. I asked him if he wanted to even come on stream. His name was Icarus Wolfhouse. Yeah, he deleted his page already. His page was up earlier. I'm pretty sure we can find an archive portion of his page if we just Google it. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is the guy. This is the guy who punched Ross. Now, I know I ain't showed a punch yet, but this is him. Yeah. Now, the only thing that I keep hearing people say, yo, he's Hell's... Oh, never mind. He is Hell's Angel. What the fuck? Never mind. We don't gotta speculate too much. Yeah, he has a Hell's Angel jacket on. Yeah. By the way, he took his Instagram down because I hit him up to ask me if he want to come on stream. So I literally, I didn't even know this before. I Googled his name. He has a YouTube account. This is his YouTube account. And on the YouTube account, he's rocking a Hell's Angel jacket. Is this his name down here? I don't know. But yeah, he's definitely Hell's Angels. Now, I think what's going to be assumed is people are thinking, yo, you get touched by Hell's Angels, nigga, in Vancouver. Hell's Angels is super tapped in with Drake. Maybe Drake, not saying ordering nothing, but maybe Drake is like, yo, man, you catch what these niggas lacking? Let them have it. I don't know. Also, this dude's demeanor, he sounds like he wanted it from the get-go. He says, the one thing I could hear, he says, you want to bang out? You want to bang out? Okay, now he swings at Ross. I don't know if Ross dodges it. We could kind of like go back and see. but he might have connected with Ross. It looked like I seen like a drink fly. He might have connected with Ross. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I love security. Everybody knows security is one of my favorite things in the world, but I'm gonna keep it a being with you. Hey, for all y'all dope ass security guards in the game, I want to give y'all all the credit in the world, and I don't want to discredit this guy, but I know I've hired some security guards because y'all just big as hell and y'all look like y'all got muscles. But if y'all big as hell and look like y'all got muscles but can't do nothing, it's still a waste of time, okay? So apparently the security instantly gets fired upon as Ross kind of steps back. By the way, like, you could tell Ross knows kind of how to play this. If anything, and this is with anybody with security, they'll punch first and fall back and let their entourage deal with it, and they get the win. Or you just can't be, if niggas are attacking you, you can't be the nigga getting stomped out. So Ross, after his little mashup with this guy, he falls back, his security guard gets into it, and I'm going to give his homeboy some credit, including his DJ. They step up and they're ready to squabble. They're ready to squabble. So the Vancouver Demons, the Hells Angels, they're trying to like see what's up. Hey, and I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all know I'm with the Pussy Nigga Association. I didn't get all this rich to be over here like fucking up my knuckles. I paid niggas to do all this shit. I have no problem with Ross fading to black, moonwalking, getting the fuck out of there, skedaddling. You know what I mean? Like, yo, hit the road, Jack. I don't care how. Get the fuck on out of there, Ross. Why'd you pay your big ass security if he's just gonna sit here and get his ass beat? Here we go. Oh, actually, no, the security did his job. He pushed the guy in the middle, so 4 people started attacking the security. Gave Ross enough time to get the fuck out of there. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Yeah, the Hells Angel guy is here. They're all fighting Ross's security. I think another one of Ross's mans runs over here. He's like, all right, bet. This is a guy who I was asking to see who he was, right? Because he's pictured in one of Ross's posts. He says he's down with a squabble. Look like he's a squabbler. Now, here's the thing. This looks like the promoter right here, right? This little scrawny-ass promoter ain't know what he got into, man. Like, yo, they set your shit up, bro. You ain't about to protect Ross, so he's standing in front of Ross because he knows he probably's trying to do more business with Ross. He's not trying to have that reputation of you hired a guy to come to an event and the guy you hired gets his ass beat. That's a really bad look, right? Like, this nigga, if he was going to book me, you got to give me double, right? It's just a thought, right? Like, if a nigga is in the promotion business and they're booking people and people are getting their ass whipped, people are not going to work with you, or you're going to have to pay a wild amount of money because now niggas are going to say, I got to take security in my own hands. So he's jumping in front of Ross. I think he's with the festival, or whatever this is. I don't think he's with Ross. Yeah, and one of the reasons I feel like he don't look like he has any fear of them packing him out. Looks like he's saying, I'm trying to stand in between y'all and Ross. No, don't hit him. Don't hit him. You know what I mean? Now, here's the funny thing. I guess whoever the house DJ was or whoever the fuck was on stage, either they're in on it or they got the motherfucking picture. They cut off that Not Like Us so quick, they then put on, you ready? They put on Meek Mill. Hold on, wait a minute. Now, this security, and by the way, I don't want to slander him because he's 1v5ing. He's 1v5ing. What's up, nigga? Keep going home. Keep going home. Oh my God. The kick to the head? Now, hold on. Let me see something. Let's see something else. All right. Wait. Now, I see somebody else I know. I'm going to see if all these guys deactivate their page. Okay. Now, this guy right here, he's a local Vancouver rapper. His name is Mercules. Hi, Mercules. Yeah, I know all y'all. This is him. Okay? He hasn't really posted many stories, but he did post 23 hours ago, Vancouver today, and I guess it was a festival, the Ignite Festival. Okay, so could we click on this? Ignite Music Festival. Let me see if I can pull up that thing as well. Ignite Music Festival. Yeah, I want to see who was on the lineup. Clearly Ross was on it, right? Yeah, you see Ross right here. Ross was on it. Waka was on it. Sick Kick and Mercules. Okay. Now, the Hells Angels guy who fired up on Rick Ross, he rolls with the Mercule guy. So that's why he's not on the lineup. He raps too, but he don't got his rap career ain't busting like that. He rolls with this guy. I think you'll even see them together pictured somewhere as well. Let me see. You'll see them pictured somewhere together. Actually, I see it on the other dude's page, but he deactivated it. Anyway, this is the other guy who was there. But don't look like he's trying to say nothing about it. So he's the guy right here, chat. So again, it kind of looks like it's on point of what we're talking about. Essentially, Ross and whoever, they're probably, and I don't think necessarily it's well, I can't say it's not a Drake thing because the dude that set it off happens to be Hells Angels, and Drake really locked in with Hells Angels. So I'm not gonna say it might not because they were picking up for Drake, but supposedly from what people told me that are in Vancouver, they said, yo, Rick Ross was disrespecting the city by playing shit that is essentially clowning Canada. And it's almost like doing it like, yo, y'all are bitches. I could do whatever I want here. And niggas is like, no, you can't. And they approached him about his behavior. He's standing on business, and niggas just got tired of it and punched him. That's what it was explained to me. Okay? I know I'm pausing this a lot, but I'm trying to, y'all seen this video a million times by now. I'm trying to get to who the fuck was around and maybe what happened. Now, you heard what he said? He said something that's like, he said, we came here, right? Like something that's, I can't hear it too well, but he's almost saying, like, he's kind of standing on business and like, yo, nigga, we here, right? What the fuck? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm at a hip hop show and the nigga's talking to me like this nigga's talking like, with all due respect to you, Icarus, whatever, I want no problems. Hey, listen, I'm one of the OV hoes too. Like, chill out, okay? They love me. That was a joke. But this nigga, like, he talking like he racist. So I'm not arguing with this guy. Like, this guy I'm not arguing with. Like, this guy sound like you talking like you from Florida. He's talking like he in the Klan. I'm not arguing with this guy at all. Like you could tell how his mouth is moving. No diddy. You could tell. He don't look like, he's on some other shit. Yeah, anybody who says some shit like this, I'm not fucking with him. I'm not fucking with him, chat. I'm not fucking with him. Look, and he's looking at, I think Ross didn't think he was going to punch. And then now he's going to swing. Bang! Now, I'm going to call Whack 100 in a few. So Whack 100 had told me that his guy, remember the game at Diss Ross? He says the reason why that didn't go too far is because Whack's guy is the head of security for Rick Ross. Which, if that's the case, and I only seen Rick Ross with one security, I'm expecting this guy to be the guy Whack is talking about. Maybe that guy has some information, or Whack does. We'll call Whack in a bit. But anyway, let's keep watching this. We'll go to some different angles.
What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga?
Now, put it like this. You see this guy right here? He has security. He has a security vest on. This is why, in most cases, you can't trust security. Because in reality, half the time when security is more of some like a placebo. It's supposed to make you feel safe and make others feel safe and deter people from starting bullshit. But half the time, especially when you go to some of these local places, like I always bring up that example of me being in Complex Con at Long Beach, and I didn't know half of the niggas they hired as security were just niggas off the block that they just gave security shirts to. Apparently the security gave up the drop on niggas. You know what I mean? So again, you gotta, like, when you see security, it's a placebo. You don't know, this nigga don't look like he trying to involve himself in shit. And he got a big ass sign that says security, right? Look at this guy.
What's up, nigga? Be going home. Be going home.
Wow, the kick to the head is mean. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you too. I know Rick Ross and how he moves. It appears that Ross was moving very, very light. Probably only had one security with him. He got his 2 mans, and he probably thinks he's good. Okay. Now here's a different name.
What's up? Every day.
Now you see the security. I said he ain't doing shit.
I'm hustling every day. What's up, nigga?
Ross still talking shit. Somebody said every day I'm hustling, and Ross says every day. Oh shit.
You gonna press us out in our fucking city, nigga? What's up?
You say you gonna press us in our fucking city? Cheesing, fam. What's guaguan and cruddy? Wagwan Delilah. Seen your catty from afar. Oh shit! So Ross's mans did the classic. Yo, which city in America is known for that? The walk like nothing going on, and then all of a sudden, bam! That's what he tried to do to this nigga. Except I think when you do that, you gotta knock the nigga out. The blindsided hit, the blindsided sneak, you gotta knock him out. Oh shit! Nah, nigga squared up. Ross is looking like, get me the fuck on out of here. Now, I'm giving Ross some credit. Ross ain't run at all. I'm not seeing Ross running. Now, what you don't realize just happened. They did a pretty good job ushering Ross to the right as his homie is about to fade. So his homie is about to catch, it's probably a 1-on-2 because you see this other guy, this other white guy right here. It's probably going to be a 1-on-2. But what he did is Ross started, like the security guard who got hit before, it was just like, yo, Ross, go over there. Like they're trying to get him away from the crowd because, I mean, shit's already going left. The craziest part of this would be Ross on the ground getting his chain took, him getting stomped out. That would be very, very bad. Also, product placement a little bit. Y'all see this nigga right here with a Full Send hat? Yo, Full Send, I think they're from like Vancouver. They're like from Vancouver, so like they run Vancouver low key. Like y'all know Full Send. By the way, salute to Full Send. You know they own a Happy Dad. You see a Happy Dad in the background right here. Come on, man, stop playing with me, man. We locked in, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, all right. My boy looking like Brick Baby. Okay, Baby Brick. Oh shit! Once I see him go like this, I'm like, all right, he dog. That's a doggy paddle. You know what I mean? Night of the Shaolin monk type of shit. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga doing like, okay, I'll fuck with that stance. Now, I don't enjoy this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is Sam Sneak, and Sam Sneak is my man's, and like this is my man's. So, bro, I don't even. I'm actually very upset about this clip because Sam is my dude. Now, I've heard other people say this. Yo, Rick Ross left his mans. So? The fuck are y'all talking about? Hey, the goal was for them to beat Rick Ross's ass, my nigga. Rick Ross is the brand. I get it. If everybody's broke, yeah, Ross, you look crazy. You're the brand. They're trying to kill your career, right? These guys get paid when your career is afloat. Of course you want to stand there and squabble with your guys and never leave. But you got to get to somewhat of safety because if you get beat down, your career is 100% like altered as opposed to your man's getting beat up, right? Again, obviously also like if this was Sam Sneak, I think it might be, You probably got the laptop bag on, this and third. I'm hoping nothing got lost. Or sometimes niggas will give their jewelry, like some of the jewelry they wear on stage, they might just put it in a thing and put it in their cameraman, not cameraman, their DJ backpack. Anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll give security credit for this. They distracted these guys enough. Not saying Ross's team didn't get beat up, but they did a good job to make sure that other people were targeted while they got Ross the fuck out of there, right? So I guess now they're on the DJ right here. Oh my God.
What's up? Fuck my watch.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, I'm looking at this because it's about like, it looks like about 7 to 8 dudes. Bro, I'm thinking, truth be told, dog, this is what I'm personally thinking. This not random, bro. Now, granted, I do think it's super dumb to go to Canada and play not like us. Granted, if Kendrick goes there, I think Kendrick could do it because there's going to be a line of police outside. There's going to be a line of police and security inside. It's going to be in an arena. You know what I mean? It's much harder to get at a nigga on an arena. This shit look like you probably got local mom and pop food shops there. Probably got some security guards that's usually like, you know what I mean, at Home Depot. It's not much really like insulated, but these dudes look like they're all on the same accord. Like we want to beat them up. So this might be, y'all remember the shit that happened to Pusha T, right? Remember the Pusha T thingy? When Pusha T got rushed in Canada? Pusha T, Toronto. Let's see if we find that clip here, right? Now, we never knew or got word to say if Drake was the person who sent these guys. All we know, it could be just overzealous fans who, again, at the end of the day, Drake put an entire country on the map, right? Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, you see how the West Coast been popping out for Kendrick. Well, I mean, shit. If you think about Canada, what Drake has done for their visibility and their rap scene or music scene is like immense. So maybe that's the reason why. Anyway, this is after the story of Adidon. Remember this happened to So they throw something at him. Yeah, and then people are running on stage. Nah, I think Pusha was unharmed. Did he come back out? He did come back out. Anyway, something about this kind of feels like it just wasn't that random. But okay, I also don't want to accuse anybody, including Drake, of doing nothing because we have no proof at this point, all right? We have loose associations, some Hell Angels guys. I know Drake is cool with them, but do you think Drake really sent, like, some of these guys came in with performers. So anyway, all right, that's one angle. That's one angle. And then this is another angle.
What's up? What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Shut the fuck up, you ready? Yeah. We going home. We going home. We going home. We going home.
Times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this, to the matter of time I
spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon.
Where's Mert? Where's Walk, stupid.
Nah, so this is Ross right here. He's kind of like, as I said, we're not seeing like a man just completely running. He definitely got out of there, but we're not seeing him really run. But he's smart enough to be standing behind the line of people, including this guy who I think is a promoter, and his bodyguard and his other friend. And I guess they were trying to get him out at that angle. This was him on stage before. Yeah, that was him on stage. I think you see Sam sneak up on the DJ booth as well. He has that nice hat on. All right. Okay. Then here's the part of how Ross gets out of there, because if you're wondering how he didn't get beat up or that crazy, this is them getting him into the back area. Yeah, so they kind of got him out of there. That's actually a good thing. And obviously, you see Drake liking this post. You know, says Ross met the BC Demons at his show tonight. He shouldn't have played the Kendrick Lamar record, and Drake likes it. Also, you see Chubbs, who also like chimed in on that as well. So Drake also liked this post from Keeps It Solid, where it says plus size rapper Rick Ross get pressed by white boys in Vancouver, and Drake likes the video. Rick Ross inserted himself in a Kendrick versus Drake beef. Don't come to Canada if you have issues with Drake. Then the next thing shows a screenshot, and it says Ross getting evacuated from a show after receiving the beats. And it shows Chubbs, who's like the OVO enforcer, right? He's laughing at the post as well. All right. Presser jumped in. He said, yo, Drake. He said, want me to bang out? He said, you gotta be the next intro, Crody. No fly zone over here. So I guess he's saying the white dude who's Hell's Angel that says, yo, you want to bang out? He says Drake should use as an intro, right? And I guess who had put this up, they say, oh, man, think my white, the person said this. He said, man, think my white boys ain't on it. And then he says, Maybach music. Now, there's another video of somebody allegedly getting picked up off the ground. I wasn't trying to show too much like graphic footage, but here is one of the, here we go. Now, you see, they start shouting, yo, that's the DJ. That's another reason I feel like it was targeted, because they're shouting, that's the DJ, and they all start to attack the guy. You know what I mean? So it's not like if you have a problem with just Ross, unless the DJ starts fighting y'all, I'm guessing like you're trying to get to Ross. Now, if his mans in him jump in and try to fight you, cool. But when somebody shouts out, that's the DJ, sounds like the goal here was to get Ross, right? Or anybody with Ross.
What's up? Fuck with my wife.
Chill. No.
What's up, dog?
Baby. Come on. Hold this.
Now, there's a guy that's laid out here, and I think this is the guy that was like, he was the one fighting first. He was the guy with Ross fighting. Oh, wow, he's knocked out.
Somebody get into the car, bro.
Justin, the guy's gonna die for it.
Yeah, and I think this is Sam Sneak. Yeah, Sam Sneak and the bodyguard come back, and I guess they're making sure their guys.
He's gonna fucking die. Where is it? I don't know. He's gonna die though.
Shout out to Sam Sneak. He still had the backpack on. Oh wow, they just had to lift him up like a baby. Wow. Oh shit! Now these guys are ruthless. They're lifting up this guy's unconscious body like he's knocked out. Somebody even says, "Yo, I think he's gonna die." And when they're lifting him up like a baby to go try to bring him to the car, one of the Hell's Angels guys come and drag him and yank him like to drag him back to the ground. It's not like he's moving on his own volition. The guy's knocked out.
What? The fuck that's on your jet, you.
And I think this is a guy right here that got knocked out. Damn, Sam, I'm glad you didn't get knocked out, my brother. Jesus. I'm just playing this again.
What's up?
Fuck my watch.
Chill! Chill! Go!
What's up, dog?
Baby! Baby! Come on. We gotta be
Hold this.
Somebody get into the car, bro.
Justin, the guy's gonna die for it. He's gonna fucking die. Where is it? I don't know. He's gonna die though.
Get into the car. What? The fuck that's on your jet, you.
Oh wow. Somebody said at the end, yo, get back on your fucking jet. Like basically tell him to get out of here. So this is the guy who got knocked out. This is a Sam Sneak. Sam didn't get knocked out, but he lost his hat, I think. Or he lost his little head thingy. He kept the backpack on, which that's important. Like shit. The backpack probably had the laptop. Who knows if they received like a back end in cash. It might have been in there. Who knows, bro? Anyway.